What is up, gamers? How are we doing? I am a little hot because I was just out in the heat trying to seal off some ants from the house, but unfortunately, the expanding foam that I bought and used to seal off one spot in the house, it seems to be one-time use. So I'm gonna have to go and get some more. Dude, it's so hot. I'm so done with it. I'm so done with it. It's supposed to get better tomorrow, right? Yeah, dude. I've sealed off, I think I've sealed off at this point, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think I've sealed off 5 different places that the ants were getting in this house, and they keep finding new spots. I was telling Sheepy, it's like, you know, in some ways, you know, they're kind of like doing pin testing for me, right? Like they're at least showing me where there's spots that they can get in. But I'd rather they just not get in. That would be in so many ways preferable. Get out of my house! Yeah. I tried to avoid harming insects as much as possible, but at the same time, there's only... Oh, it actually showed up. I didn't think it was going to show up. Cool, I thought I was going to have to add it. But like when there's like, when it's like ants and stuff like that, or like flies buzzing around, it's like, come on, man, I cannot deal with this. Hey, what up, Ian? Thank you for the lurk. Leave immediately! I forgot that I played this game by playing it on OBS. It's easier that way. Alright, let us begin. Let us begin. Let's get into the game here. I'm excited to see what this one does. Inside a dream, I laugh, and the world laughs with me. Inside a dream, I forget, and the world forgets with me. Inside a dream, I am the world. Hello, world. Hello, Charlotte. Etherine presents Hello, Charlotte, Episode 2, Requiem Aeternam Deo. I hope I said that right. Or else the Latin heads are going to get me. Just dump a bunch of sugar outside that'll keep them busy. As the seasons die one by one, the slumbering god's heavy eyelids open once again. A choir of voices echoes in a fog-filled box of a mind. Naked. The music is very quiet. It's very quiet. I don't know if doing this is going to be a mistake, if it's going to like, afterwards it's going to be like, ba-dum! And like blow out your earbuds, but you know, we'll do it. I must be dreaming. Since the Oracle became a part of me, my dreams always take place in here. A pitch-black land where time does not exist. For these 3 years, I've slept next to them in deafening silence. This time, it's different. The Oracle is awake. Oh. Good morning, Seth. Today, we will get up, go to school, and go back to sleep again. Please take care of me. Maybe I will actually play this over here. One second. That. Oh, dude, she's sick, bro. Is it morning already? Oh, wait, she's not. I don't know if I would call this typical sickness. She's like coughing up like black goop. Is it morning already? Meow. Meow. Feel a paw poke my face. A few more minutes. Oh. Sounded almost reprimanding. Mad Cat nuzzles against my cheek. Right, you must be hungry. What happened to the effing happy-go-lucky Charlotte? Just wait a bit. I look at my hand. It's covered in something dark. Not blood. Weird. Oh! It's nothing. Don't worry. Umbrella Man was right. Over these years, my health really did become worse. We still have a bit of time before school. Seth. Sorry, I didn't read that right. We still have a bit of time before school, Seth. Let's feed Mad Cat and greet everyone on our way. New task. Feed Mad Cat. New task. Greet everyone. New task. Go to school. The kingdom of God is within you. The kingdom of God is within you. I have the power of God and anime on my side. Welcome to the Data Omnicube. Omnicube, chauffeur omnipotent cubes are multitask devices that allow the transportation to... Okay, this is the same information. Welcome to the Teleport Omnicube. Current user has restricted access to Telecube's features. Clothes, hairpins, microchips, cockroaches. One of these items is not like the others. Honestly, I feel like 2 of those items are not like the others. Eden, the God delusion, the joyous wisdom. True realm research. Okay, she's been doing like a lot of deep studying on stuff. Understanding maggots. Presumably IRL, that is understanding cats and not understanding maggots. Oh? This is different. The snake who ate its tail. Player synthesizer. Whoa, what's with that face? You look awful. Complimenting me this early in the morning? Whatever. So cold. By the way, wasn't there a kitchen heat before? Must be the house's structure changing again. Try the second door on the right. One flew over the coal's nest. Simulacres et simulation. Flatland. Chemicals are bubbling inside the flasks. Phoenix got this plant for his birthday. He seems to like it more than any being in existence. It's called Venus Flytrap. Venus for short. Oh, it's all different. Watch TV? Just for a bit. A quick look, then. We have to hurry. Venus! Today on Panopticon TV, truth about eco-food revealed. Who would have known the green labels were put on packages only to raise their price? Watch us at 7 p.m. to find out more. Switch the channel. With brand new scientifically testified antibiotic technology, you don't have to store our milk products in the fridge. Without any life forms in your yogurt, it will never spoil. Best before, best forever. Switch the channel. Life going too fast, tired of the rush? We've got you covered. For just $9.99, 1 minute will last twice as long. Slow Zone, just one pill to savor the moment. Oof. Exactly. Bennett's favorite show is supposed to be running soon. I often remember my journey to the TV world. And she's so tired now, dude. There's only a monthly supply of liquid soap inside. Take some? Yes, dude. Blueberry flavored. There's an acidic smell coming from the plastic bag in the bathtub. It's better not to touch it. A toilet. The toilet paper smells like apple pie. It's almost scary how far humanity has progressed with inventions. Well, you can in fact eat the soap. So it is blueberry flavored. Acquired mag food. A meaty smell is coming from the oven. Aiden says he burns mischievous children in it on Christmas. A kitchen sink and a trash bin beneath it. The cabinets are full of glass bottles. They smell of lavender soap. Today's special meal is made of failed expectations and lost hope for humanity. Matt Cat purrs with enjoyment. That's a good cat. Man. She do be really sad now. This kind of makes me upset. She was so happy. Morning! That's not the right voice. Morning. In high spirits, like usual. Good morning, Bennett. Mind explaining why my bathtub is filled with acid? Just asking. Bennett, he flees the scene. Should we chase after him? Nah, let's leave the scolding to Aiden. A neat freak's fury can drag even Bennett out of extreme procrastination. Maybe me doing that the high voice was correct though. I feel like maybe he does have like a high voice. His like morning was pretty ecstatic there. Pretty exuberant. Oh boy. Violent room. Locked. Access denied. Doors of the puppeteer symbol only open to those with an X in their names, Seth. But Huxley reprogrammed this one to let his crew workers through, so Florence and the others might be here. Good morning, Aiden. Good morning to you as well, dear girl. I hope you haven't forgotten that we have a piano lesson this evening. Of course not. It would be a pity if you missed your practice. I will be waiting for you in the piano room. Piano room. I'll come back here later. The dresses are in perfect symmetrical position on both sides. They're Amogus. Amogus. Susi. Susi Bacha. Oh. Okay. The name's Goodwin. His name appears to be Archibald. Huxley is operating on a patient. He's bringing the bone pieces together with superglue. Dr. Huxley! How are you, little Charlotte? Oh, to come think of it. Oh. There's definitely some more, like, grammatical errors in this one than the first one. I'm noticing immediately. Oh, come to think of it, you're not so little anymore. Think human children grow so fast. Felix hasn't grown an inch in these years, but look at you. Some things just don't change, do they? Aha. Dr. Huxley. Yes. How is he doing? Ah, Felix. Haven't you seen him upstairs? I thought you two got along rather well. My health started getting worse. We haven't spoken much. It's as if he's avoiding me. Sorry, I was thinking out loud. It's okay. Come to me for advice whenever you feel like it. Ah, no, whenever would be a bad idea, as I'm a busy man. How about making an appointment in advance, then? Thank you, Dr. Huxley. I appreciate the sentiment, but you really don't have to. I sincerely hope you two make up. Especially since my cute nephew hasn't got anyone his age to talk to, just like Bennett. Ah, am I talking too much? You should hurry to school. Here, have a sticker. Let me out! Let me out! Eating light bulbs is wrong. Introducing cannibalism. Oh no. I'm like actually just stuck right now. This guy needs to move. Yeah, okay, actually for real though. Almost got everything soft locked again. Holy shiz. That's crazy. Number 1, the fog. Read. Back in the days, I used to be at the top of my class. I loved being right, answering correctly. I loved doing things better than everyone else. Mother always said that I inherited my hardworking mindset from my father. I was happy. I wasn't... Fragment deleted. It's just that one day my classmate decided that... Fragment deleted. Fragment deleted. Fragment deleted. Then one day, the fog appeared. With each passing day, I found my head becoming filled with it until I couldn't think clearly anymore. I've become clumsy, absent-minded, indecisive. Everything I myself for it. One day, I realized that the fog wasn't just in my head anymore. It was all around me, surrounding me, consuming me, shielding me. Oof. Warning, mutant spiders inside, reads the label. This one has been operated on for a few weeks, poor thing. Inside are a bunch of detached limbs. Still sleepwalking after 35 years. Don't you okay, I thought he was gonna block the door. I still haven't greeted everyone yet. Wouldn't it be rude to leave like this? Left to basement, right to school. Interesting. So I'm assuming I don't actually go to school. Some papers are lying on the table. Take a peek. It's Huxley's handwriting. An essay regarding the educational program translated to human speak. I find the socialization system rather pointless, thus unnecessary for an individual. I sincerely believe that it is up to the student whether to socialize or not. With our reanimation technology, we can bring back to life both dead and hollow people alike, even if they don't express sentient behavior afterwards. One's been broken for a while. Never trust a salesman, cold-hearted janitor, alpha physicist. I didn't know it was possible, but somehow these romance book titles have changed for the worse. If I leave, crash into your car, I kissed your cat. Indecent. Web browser history. Their shelf is growing bigger, isn't it? But you're a horse. Huxley moved most of his books to the basement. Now it's mostly magazines on this shelf. Science Fiction Almanac, 26th edition. The System Exposed, The Hidden Anarchy in Order. Education Program Information Booklet. Read. Tip 1. Socialize every day. Socialization is a core element of the education program. Tip number 2. Report any suspicious activity on school grounds. Tip 3. Don't feed stray animals on school grounds. Stay safe and ensure the safety of your fellow students. Anarchist cookbook, now with more recipes. Kaboom! Advanced chemistry for explosive enthusiasts. Mom bought plants to liven up the room, but hardly anyone looks after them. But your horse in your stream? It's more likely than you think. The year I had a pay raise. Embrace the overtimer in you. Plants have rarely lived longer than a year at our house. Kind of sad to throw them out. Why is she so incredibly sad now? This makes me sad. Stuff. Book of Truth. Is the Book of Truth the same? I think this is different. Ooh, puppets, humans, to err. From False Realm. Short lifespan. Spend half of life sleeping. That's not exactly true. No free will despite denying it. Likes cats to a ridiculous degree. Aliens. Purpose unknown. From False Realm. Disguised as humans. Always busy. High murderous intent. Can eat soap. Omnivores. Puppeteers. Purpose to control. From True Realm. Observers. To observe. From True Realm. World government members. Do not interfere with natural flow of events unless ordered to. Pythias. Type 4 civilization. Ability to manipulate time and space. Dangerous. Every... Zach? Zhao? Something perceives them differently. Oh, race. Yeah, race. Oracle. Purpose? Godlike existence. One body vessel cannot contain an oracle in full health. Omnicubes. Omnipotent. Omnivorous. Population greater than those of humans. High IQ. Mad cats. Cute as cats. Scary as maggots. Love food. Very loud. Who have I not said hi to? I've said hi to everybody. Listen, you'll be late to school. Oh, so take these. Use them after socializing or you'll die on the spot later. Acquired anxiety pills. Me throughout like all of high school. Who have I not greeted? Who am I not greeting? I fed Mad Cat, did I not? I fed Mad Cat. I've talked to Huxley, I've talked to Bennett, I've talked to... I gotta eat soap. Full's half empty, or half full. Oops. Need to go back up to look at tasks. Greet everyone. Why? Who have I not greeted? I thought I'd explored everywhere. The violent room is locked. Lecter. It's Baldwin. That's the one thing I'm thinking is maybe I have to greet all the workers, maybe? Okay, well, I've talked to all the workers now. Well, I can't go in there. I also can't go back there. I have now talked to all the workers. I guess let's see if I can leave now. What? Who have I not talked to? Am I crazy? This one doesn't like company. Was that who I had to talk to? Was the freaking flower, the plant? Okay. I'm at a loss. Red TV's for saving. I know that Bennett ran away, but like I don't think I can't find him anywhere in the house now, so I don't think I have to talk to him again, I assume. Psh, goes the static noise. Channel's not working. Oops. Okay. That's nothing. Word of you'll be late, don't you understand? There's a door that won't open for me. There's no X in Charlotte. I've asked Huxley for it. He's busy. I'm busy too. Ah! Fine, lead the way. Yay! Okay, I guess I had to have Felix join my party again. They said Felix didn't grow at all, but he does look bigger to me. Hi, Florence. Oh, right on time. Can you hold some of this useless junk for me? I think I stole too many light bulbs, so Dr. Huxley might start suspecting me. Sure, I can help. Here you go. Acquired pepper spray. Thanks for your cooperation. Okay. Can I return to work now? Sure, thank you. Get me out of here. Now then, onwards to school, Seth. So I am kind of outside here. Shh, no disturbing the neighbors. The door we need is the last one. No open doors day today. Rude. I'll leave this one to you, Seth. Riddles are your credo, aren't they? No open doors day today. Yeah, what does that mean? Stuff. I take out the sticker and place it on my bag. What a sticker you have there. Where are we going, dear friend? Okay, that was just a straight guess. I don't really understand how that clue indicated to me that I should have put the sticker on my bag, but we'll take it. Let's go, I guess, third floor? Third floor has restricted access. Sorry. Got it, buddy. Probably save.
Let's beat some sense into this freak. A few punches will make him respect the elders, eh?
This looks bad. Can't we help somehow, Seth? Too dangerous. So we'll just leave? I'll look into it. Only if we had something to use. Oops, we do though. We have pepper spray. I just got to equip it. Right, we have a pepper spray with us.
So who's filthy now? Feel like apologizing yet?
Nothing to apologize for.
Is that so? Why don't we cut that tongue of his if he has nothing to say? Wouldn't it be too cruel to ruin such a pretty face? Then, why don't we do something more fun?
As I take a step closer, one of the students notices me.
And who are you?
I'm sorry to interrupt, but...
Psst.
Haven't your parents taught you? Violence is no good.
Ah! My eyes! Get it off!
Run, quick! I reach out for the boy's wrist. He slaps it away. I didn't mean to. Later about that. Run! We gotta get out of here. Like that effing scene from The Leap Down. Like that effing scene from that one video where it's like, oh, I love maggots. Do you really?
No.
Phew, you got away. Are you okay? This body is too fragile. Throat hurts. The boy pants heavily, barely standing, completely out of breath. Seems like PE is not your best subject. So small. How did you distract them? All thanks to pepper spray. I wave the thumb-sized bottle before his eyes. He barely looks up. Lauren says box cutters and pipes are fine and all, but they are not as effective in a big fight. Let's see. What did you do to them anyway? As I have said, nothing. They're contaminated. I only commented on that. So that's what all the filth deal was about. More importantly, wouldn't these people target you? Why would they? There's nothing to worry about. Everybody at school loves me. Moreover, I'll always have Seth on my side. What's important right now is that I helped a fellow schoolmate. Schoolmate? It's our school's uniform you are wearing, aren't you? Is it? No, let's hurry. Got it. Sorry, Seth gets grumpy when we're late to class. I can show you the way to the infirmary. New task, find infirmary. New task, find class. So that's a Big Pepper. You know it, dude. Big Pepper, big green pepper, big green pepper. Oh, I'm so blessed to catch a glimpse of our princess in the morning. Garden. Seth, we need to take him to the infirmary. Infirmary. Here it is. The nurse here is kind, so don't worry. See, thank you. The boy disappears behind the door. Poster says pets not allowed, but you know, I've seen stray mad cats in the garden. Shh, someone might hear. Go to the principal's room. Wonderful day, isn't it? Go to second floor? No. No. I have to do it manually. No! Hold on. Not that bad while I'm playing this game, actually. Boop. Guess let's check out the principal's office. Initiating evaporation. Okay. I should have saved before I tried that. I did not think I was going to get evaporated. Stuff. Do pepper spray. Oops, I just did this again. My bad. Boo-boo. No, you will just leave. Yes. Stuff. Oh, come on, man. Work with me here. Pepper spray. Oh, if you press shift, it'll like go really fast. Charlotte got evaporated when she tried to enter the principal's office, obviously. I mean, I don't know why you'd be confused by that. So I was talking to a fellow streamer, the person we rated yesterday, friend Desert P. They were playing Lies of P, and I brought up how I've always wanted to like try Souls-like games, but I was like, well, it's so hard, you know, I don't really want to. I feel like I'm not good enough to do them, and they were like, well, this game has difficulty settings, and apparently, Lies of P has difficulty settings. So I might try that game on stream and try it on like an easier difficulty. I don't remember this place. My class should be among these doors. Like you've never been evaporated for entering the principal's office. Sorry. Class A1. Class A2. It is apparently a new feature that came out with the DLC. You don't need the DLC though, I'm pretty sure. Could you imagine if you did though? You need the DLC to get easy mode. I'm sorry, I'm a bit lost here. Have you seen Class A1 somewhere here? Why, yes, the very first door leads to A1. But you can't get there without a pass. Then where can I get it? My friend from D3 had one. Go ask him. It's this effing funfetti floor. D3. I assume this is D3. Let me tell you a secret. If you open the very last door with the white door pass, it'll get you to A1. Have I watched it? I watched a very small amount of it when a streamer that I used to watch played it. But aside from that, I have not seen it played at all. A pass? I'm so sorry. I already gave it to the girl from F4. You definitely should go there. Oh, I see where this is going to be going here. EF. Oh, I'm so sorry. I gave it to the person in A2. Why didn't you come sooner? I've already lost my pass in a bet. Why don't you go to C2 and beg for it? You freaking rat. Infested with head crabs, access denied. In this class, we appreciate crocs, access denied. Error F404, access denied. A C2. Imagine not having crocs. Get out of my freaking classroom, you pleb. You want to pass? If you take my trash, I'll give it to you. Really? I feel like I might die here, so let me save really fast. You want to pass? If you take my trash, I'll give it to you. Here you go. Acquire trash. What else do you need? I gave you the pass already. What is the trash? Few juice boxes and candy packages. I searched the plastic bag. Found white door pass. So what did this guy say? D4? Right? Was it this guy? The student's head explodes into millions of pieces. His brains are scattered all around the floor. The student continues to browse the web on his phone despite losing his head. I just talked to him! Let me tell you a secret. If you open the very first door with white door pass, it'll get you to A1. You killed him! I feel like maybe he killed himself, really. Browsing on them talks. That's why I'm always telling you to get off them talks, sheepy. Dangerous. Finally, my head is spinning after all this running. I go to my place. Someone taps my shoulder. Psst. Henri, what took you so long? I thought we were going to check homework before class. My bad. I ran into some trouble on my way here. Oh, really? Wiltshire, Warhol, no talking in class, please. Henri loudly clicks her tongue. We're so sorry, teacher. You apologize too. I'm sorry. All right. Attention, everyone. We have a new student in our class. Please introduce yourself. Hello. There's no name that can define me, but you can refer to me as C. I am the god of this world. The class explodes with laughter. Do not be afraid. I won't be staying here for long.
Take your seat, measure.
Class starts. I try to focus on the teacher's speech. Ahem. Today our topic is the trial and soul cubes. As you all know, since you've turned 15, you are now able to see your soul cubes. Soul cubes store your soul data, as the name implies. It's speculated that soul cubes are just smaller omnicubes, which raised a controversy among our scientists. If soul cubes are omnicubes, then aren't we just meat armor they control? I'm sure you have heard this kind of news. Just like any data storage, soul cubes can become corrupted. That's where the trial comes in. The trials exist for helping the defective. Their cubes will be formatted and debugged. Our school is proud to certify that it's usually one person a year, but sometimes it's two. As you all know, the annual 75th trial will be held quite soon, which all of you will attend for the first time. Who can explain the purpose of the trial? It's for correcting the defective. Right. The trial exists for the sole purpose of providing help to our students. A public vote among students and teachers alike will be held to determine a defective student among us. Tell me, who has a defective cube? Anybody? Remember, it's someone who will amount to nothing if not provided help. Now, class, how do we avoid cube corruption? We go to school. We abide the rules. We socialize. Very good. Okay, now let's... What is that? Proceed with the lesson. It's lunch break. I look at Henri. We always eat together, after all. She looks like she's about to cry. Did something happen? Oh no. I forgot my wallet. Even though I wanted to buy us a meal today, I'm so worthless. Don't say that. I'll buy us something. Really? You'll do that for someone like me? Not at fault, Henri. It happens to everyone. Yay! I'll be waiting on the rooftop. Yep, see you later. Let's go, Seth. Let's buy some apples and activate the warp point while we're at it, shall we? The apples? I don't really feel like eating much today. Sorry. Actually, I feel like I could throw up at any moment. New task, the canteen. Activate warp point. Warp point, okay. This is different from where I just was. Warp point activated. Henri's a snake, you can feel it. I think you're probably right. You do have a bit of a penchant for those.
The main character here
Better sit with someone more important than me. A goddess shouldn't sit with commoners like us. That new boy looks so lonely. Maybe he needs a good friend. Like you, for example. A goddess over there sitting all alone. Poor thing. Moi? Oops, I think I'm glued to the seat. Don't you feel bad that Sia's sitting there all alone? You should go join him. I wanted to do something that'd make me special, but ended up procrastinating. Again. I wonder if he'll be chosen for the trial this year. Sorry, I'm waiting for a friend to come. Honor reminds you of your high school friends? The only high school friend of yours that I know is the one who I really hate, and that I had only a brief time interacting with. Sorry, the place besides me is taken. I'm pretty sure everyone wants to sit with you. Who would have thought our god is so tiny? Can't believe you don't have an F-book account. Everyone wants to be friends with you. Enjoy your soup. My imaginary friend is already sitting here. Please find another place. Wish I had a haircut like yours. I'm not worthy of talking to you, princess. It's cold by the window. You'll catch a cold if you sit here. That's what you were thinking of too. I don't even remember their name. It's been so long. I'm certain I saw your photos on a cat lover site. Who would have thought? The meal today is especially delicious, isn't it? Okay. Emmy Slay's over. I can tell because it's over in the corner now. Boom. Bada boom. You're cute. You look so pretty today. Everyone's effing a lesbian. Changing room. How do I envy you? You always look so pretty. Trial will right all your wrongs, although you're already an angel. Nice dress, Wiltshire. Did you see that god imposter? I think he needs help. But do I grab apples here? Healthy food. Junk food. She is poking at the canteen food. It's poking back. Hi again. Oh, hello. Mind if I join you? No, not at all. Henri's waiting for me, but talking for a moment wouldn't hurt, right? You seem a bit better. Yes, it could have been worse if it wasn't for your intervention. The nurse patched me up a little. She said She said I'll recover soon. Although I still appear to have trouble with verbal communication. I see. Is it true that you are the god of this world? Ah, no wonder you're curious. That is the only thing I'm sure of since my awakening in this form. In fact, I tried to get rid of this vessel immediately, but who would have known that a human's preservation instinct was this strong? I couldn't put a scratch on myself. I was afraid of the pain. Curious, right? Not only that, I do not know the reason why I am here. Needless to say, it is not only a great inconvenience, but also a waste of time. I want to get rid of this body as soon as possible, but there is surveillance everywhere. Kind of ironic that the rules forbid self-harm, but not violence, isn't it? That's why I'm looking for the way out. Say, do you wish to aid me? When I return to my heavenly domain, I'll definitely... Look! He's about to jump! What? Really? That Eiler? Huh? Everyone's gathering by the windows. Somebody gasps. Unknowingly, I find myself running outside. Oof. Wrecker of Rets, ride the sun. Asquith's be like, oop, I forgot my homework. Give me all your cash. What's with the commotion? I can't see. I know her. It's our class representative, Scarlet Eiler. An all-A student and a student council member. An athlete and an unrivaled beauty who always gets what she wants. An ideal person. We never really spoke, but she was always the one to establish a discipline in our class. Now that I think of it, Scarlet Eiler was a scary person. Unapproachable and reserved, she gave off an air of intimidation by her very presence. How would such a strong person give up on her very life? I mean, Henri is up on the roof right now. Now I'll never know. Artificial sun shone upon the school, the students, and the ambulance workers who arrived. Scarlet Eiler was no longer in this world. Whoa. I'm back. I guess that's it. I don't know if did I miss a task, or was it never possible for me to get apples in the first place? Then it absolutely was Henri. Hi, Aiden. So you didn't forget about our piano lesson? Oh, could I? Good. Well then, come join me. We shall play a prelude to events about to unfold. I join Aiden at the seat. We play a prelude. Oh, that's cute. While this is playing, I'm gonna grab some water real quick. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Thank you for spending time with me, Aiden. It's my pleasure. It's mostly black and white except for yellow. Well, there's also red on Aiden's tie, for example. Which is also basically the same tie that I'm wearing. That's why I said mostly. Okay, smart guy. I was just pointing out. There's a purple here, smart guy. Horse. And red here, horse. But no, you're right. It is mostly black and white. What is my task now? I can't operate without a task. Eat my shorts, Ched. This is like spider lamp on the ceiling. Kind of scary. It literally is a spider lamp. That's a small enemy spider. That is a pretty large enemy spider, actually. Spider lamps are so cool. I wish my room was big enough to have one. You're right, Sheepy. You corrected my joke, and now it's stupid. Now it's a stupid joke. My cat is resting on Bennett's lap. Wow. Shh. Bennett is sleeping. That makes what happened really funny. I sit on the sofa for a while, listening to static noise. It's a stupid bit that happened a long time ago. Germa like sees a small enemy spider on I don't know what game it was, but it's like small. It wasn't actually even an enemy spider. It was just like a small spider that he could see with like a magnifying glass, and he starts like beatboxing a mixture of like the wild Pokemon battle theme and then one other theme like merged together. As he like he's like, "That's a small enemy spider," and then he starts beatboxing. It's great. I'm exhausted. Let's have a little nap, shall we? I exhaustedly cover myself with blankets, falling asleep as my head hits the pillow. Uh-oh.
To die, to sleep, To sleep, to sleep, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, the pangs of time, the rub, or in the pale cast of troubles and arrows of outrageous fortune. Ahem.
Hello there. Apologies for that little speech test. Your language is a bit tricky, but I'm a fast learner. You. Am I naked? I'm naked! Put some clothes on! Don't look so surprised. It's simply the form your mind gave us. Seems like despite your initial bravado, you're subconsciously afraid of us. So we took a more masculine form, although the concept of gender does not apply to us. Feel free to refer to us as Fry from now on if you feel like it. After all, our appearance might right now as one of a male Pythia. Oh. Am I dreaming? Technically, you are. However, the fact that we'll meet the next time you go to sleep and the next time after that remains. I slumber by day and wake up by night. Wasn't it us just a moment ago? Isn't it easier for you to talk to me this way? Yes, I suppose so. You look sullen. Girl from my class committed suicide. A pity. Were you friends? We weren't acquaintances. Not really. A complete stranger, then, should it matter. Don't put it like that. We're classmates. You are sorrowful now that she's gone, but you couldn't care less during her lifetime. Have you ever had a conversation? No, I just... She was so unapproachable. An ideal person. What can a miserable person like me talk about with someone this perfect? Thinking that, you gave up completely. That's the same as being indifferent. No, it's not like that. You're exaggerating things. Only so that you'd be honest with yourself. Wouldn't anyone be sad if somebody died? I'm afraid I cannot understand that. If that person wasn't important to you up until this moment, why do you feel down? No, even worse, you feel obligated to feel sad. Deep inside, you know you have no reason to be. Why not be true to yourself? Human empathy such a foreign concept to you? Empathy, huh? You humans have a rather twisted understanding of it. If death of some specimen you weren't involved with bothers you, then why not bawl your eyes out whenever you see a piece of meat on your plate? See, these sorts of arguments in games are always so funny to me because it's like, obviously this wasn't written by like someone who has like a vegan mindset, but like, or like maybe they have it and they're pointing out the hypocrisy to the majority of people. But I'm just like, yeah, no, yeah, yeah, absolutely. That animal must have suffered a lot more than some misunderstood teenage girl just to make your supper delicious, no? It's not the same, you'll say. I didn't. But in the end, it is. You're all animals, yet your kind puts yourselves above all. Oh my, what a plot twist. Who would have known that the concept of empathy applies only to your fellow humans? Ah, it truly never ceases to amaze me how you humans love to make a mountain out of a molehill. Never understand. How can you know the sadness of losing someone if you and Pythias were all connected? And united, you stayed even when somebody died. For us, when somebody dies, the connection is lost forever. Do you really think it was always this way? That all Pythias willingly gave up their very egos for the sake of becoming one with everybody? Fry laughs. It echoes throughout the mind space. Stay in the fog if you wish to. Isn't it safer like that? Although I would love to converse more, it looks like it's time for you to open your eyes. Who can it be at this hour? Uh-oh, it's gonna be another cockroach. Open the door. Wise choice. Good evening. No, it can't be. Since when did you start to use doors, Umbrella Man? I figured it'd be nice to be polite once in a while. Especially since I'm using this vessel. Let's have some tea, shall we? Sure. Come in. Now, what's with the suspicious look? I've merely come for a friendly chat. You see, I've received no orders from my employer recently, so I took this chance to have a small vacation. So you're slacking off. Don't put it in such an unsightly way. Believe me, even a workaholic like me can't let this opportunity pass by. After all, such a chance comes once in eternity. Umbrella Man chuckles at his own words. Wonderful, isn't it? I suppose it is. You always seem so busy. And believe me, I truly am. But enough about me. How's school? Well, I helped a classmate today. Oh, you didn't have. Why so? I'll spare you the details, but there's something I know for a fact. That boy was destined to die in that alleyway. Just cruel. He is a good person. He doesn't deserve it. It's not about deserving, my dear. It's just that his sole existence threatens this world. I'd put it that way. As long as he exists, this route is doomed for a bad ending, no matter what you or your beloved puppeteer do. I hope I made myself clear. Anyhow, I'm glad to see you in high spirits despite your worsening condition. Is it that bad? It wouldn't be an exaggeration if I answered with a yes. The circles under your eyes have gotten darker, skin color more pale than ever. Have you been eating properly? Don't feel like it recently. My. You have a doctor living under one roof with you. Why don't you pay him a visit? Or are you afraid to admit your condition has been worsening even more? You're right. I really should. But you haven't done so. I don't want to cause anyone any more trouble. That's the reason you're reluctant to take measures. I see. Oh, youth. I used to be young too once, you know. Sounds weird when you say it wearing a boy's face. Hush. This is merely a vessel, after all. Pay it no mind. Anywho, friendly chat aside, recently the number of abnormalities in this dimension has been increasing. Screens and door locks malfunctioning, world expanding, people missing. A living hell. Do you know anything in regards to that matter? Have anything to tell me, perhaps? Well, the Oracle has... My, don't tell me the slumbering god has awoken. Might it be that your body has begun to collapse under the pressure of the Oracle's corpse rotting inside of you? And you put it in such a light-hearted tone. I'm almost not worried of what'll eventually happen to me. Death is merely a lease, my dear. Still, leaving this world might be too early for me, sir. Umbrella Man shrugs. Well, it is your choice, as it was your choice to stop taking the pills. I don't need those anymore. Right, you don't. Just keep it in mind that the Oracle is no longer the divine being you met 3 years ago, for it's naught but the rotting corpse of a god, no longer sentient nor self-aware, with your very mind giving it shape. A parasite of your mind. That's what my employer would say anyway. And look at the time, I'm afraid I must leave if you're a humble puppeteer, or your humble puppeteer will scold me for robbing you of sleep hours. Right, Mr. Seth? See you, Umbrella Man. Stay well. Umbrella Man leaves. Let's see. Oh, it is very dark in here. I'm gonna quickly go and see if I could talk to Dr. Huxley. He was here, right? Not here. He's asleep. Bro is resting. I fall asleep the moment my head hits the pillow. Welcome back, Miss Wiltshire. Sorry, I don't feel like talking. Is that so? Well then, I won't burden you with conversations. Instead, how about a bedtime story? And don't stand so far away. Come sit beside me. Sorry, I'm not very comfortable around you. Is that so? Well, there's no helping it. It's all a dream, remember, so make yourself at home. I reluctantly sit beside Fry. Now, back to the story. Do you know of the tale of Ink and Paper Princess? In our land during the pre-Oracle era, it was a part of a psychology test. It was made to be unfinished, and the one who read it had to write the ending themselves. It's surprising how much one can learn about another person just by having them write a few sentences. Once I listened to my version. Have any other choice, do I? So much for free will, right? Well then, a pitiful ink-black princess that looked for minds alike who ended up in a prison of Paper Kingdom. But the story didn't end here. Time passed, and Paper Princess herself came to visit the prisoner. The two became acquaintances shortly after, and Ink Princess was freed from imprisonment. Ink Princess taught Paper Princess writing, and no paper in the city was blank anymore. They obtained power known as knowledge. Paper Princess couldn't be happier. Yet, having spent so much time with Ink Princess, she became stained with Ink Princess's pitch-black color. Day by day, Paper Princess became more and more soaked in jet-black ink, until she was indistinguishable from the Ink Princess herself. That would be the end of the story. She fell asleep, huh? By the way, hello there, Mr. Seth. Is that how Mr. Wiltshire calls you? What a joke! You must be thinking that you're in control. What are you even here for, I wonder? You aren't even supposed to exist in this world. Ah, I know. You must be looking for answers. But I'm afraid you won't be getting any. Because you see, Miss Wiltshire is an unreliable narrator. And we know that from the first game. Her version of reality is not correct at all. It's getting worse. What time is it? Oh no! Henry hates when I'm late. Hurry, use the warp omnicube. Sure. Poor silly. Skipping school is against the rules. You should know better than anyone. Today we will get up, go to school, and go back to sleep, remember? Alright, if you say so. Oh, we can't use the omnicube. We cannot warp. Time for walking around, Seth. Use the soap bottle? Better put it somewhere safe. What if I put the soap bottle in? Oh, I lost my chance. Kingdom of God is within you. Oh no, here we go. Warp to school grounds? Yes. Henri! Henri doesn't even turn her head in my direction. Miss Warhol? I lightly tap her shoulder. Henri finally turns around. She's on the verge of tears. Charlotte Wiltshire. Yes? Why didn't you come to eat lunch with me yesterday? I waited and waited and waited. Until everyone left, until the bell rang. But you never came. Henri begins tearing up again. Sorry, I guess I wasn't quite myself yesterday. I went home straight after that happened, you know? Henri locks me in a hug, hiding her face in my sweater. Her hold is so strong I can barely breathe. I thought you didn't want to spend time with me anymore. I thought that you hated me. I thought. I pat Henri's head. There's no way that could happen, right? Friends don't abandon each other. Yet you did the opposite, you liar. Please forgive me. I won't do that anymore. You promise? Promise. You have to swallow 1,000 needles if you break it. Bruh. What a requirement. Our god is a loser. Hey! Hey! The seat is the closest to the teacher's desk. Nobody usually sat there, but when Scarlet Eiler got into our class, this place became hers. Let's start our class. Today's topic is the world. The house is the world. Oh my gosh. With its... I'm not gonna do this. Using elevators and warp technology, 11A, transportation. Also, all transportation. Okay, whatever. I'm not doing this. 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 Again. Are you okay, Miss Wiltshire? I'm alright. I just need to use the bathroom. You may go. It is English, but it is backwards. Unbelievable? Were you actually? I'm sorry. Where's the bathroom at? Where can a girl go potty in this place? Yeah, I was like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do this. This is fine. Then like, I was like, okay, second one, that's fine. Initiating socialization with student Amalgate. Charlotte tries to strike a conversation. Student Amalgate lost 3 battery points. Student Amalgate is too busy staring at their phone. Ask something school-related. Charlotte asked a question about homework. Student Amalgate lost 4 social battery points. Charlotte took no social damage. The fudge? This is crazy. No effect. Oh! Oh! Socialization successful. What is this, something Undertale? Okay, where can our girl go piss here? Actually, I don't have a task to go piss. This is not, you cannot go piss here. 3rd floor. Here we go. Oh, hey. Never mind. I vomit into the sink. It becomes black from the ink. And notice C standing by the sink nearby. My head must have been spinning so much that I didn't notice him. C washes his hands and face again and again, frantically pressing the soap dispenser button over and over. Oh, bro's got OCD. I carefully place a hand on his shoulder. It stiffens at the touch. Stop it. You'll get blisters on your hands. Can't. I've washed off most of the soap, but I still feel dirtied. Soup? My fellow students smashed my head into a warm soup. Oh, must have felt horrible. Yes. In fact, everything I touch feels contaminated. I just can't shake off the feeling of disgust. Oh, I get this. I feel this. See. Suddenly conscious of myself, I remove my hand from C's shoulder. How about you? You don't look well. I've known better days, I have to admit. Thanks for the lurk, Scoops. But I'll manage. Seth is there for me. That's so. Oh, the lesson has ended. I left my bag there. See you later. I wave to C. He waves back with a little uncertainty, as if testing the new gesture. How is the game audio, by the way? Is the game audio good? It looks quite quiet, but... Painting by a famous artist. Here's the roof where we could have gone to meet with Angie. Lovely girl is talking to me. Henri, sorry. Talking to me on a lovely day. I'm so happy. Mathemagics. Unconventional ways to use internal organs. 99 reasons you shouldn't leave home after school. How to peel an apple without hurting yourself. Quantum physics and pictures. How I became successful by procrastinating. I gotta read that one. Delicious warm soup recipes. How to treat canteen food poisoning. 1 reason you should stay outside after school. Get a job by playing apps. Why you should say no to learning by heart. Library catalog. That's the library. Where to? My bag's gone. What is it, Miss Wiltshire? I'm very sorry. I can't find my belongings. The class laughs. Maybe someone accidentally took it? Excuse me, I'll go look for it. Teacher, can I go too? Why would you, Miss Warhol? Because I want to help, of course. 2 heads are better than 1. Okay, you can go. Henri runs to me with a happy grin. I'll help, Charlie. Thank you, Henri. I appreciate it. New task, find bag. Let me go ahead and save here real quick. Come on, we don't need to go there right now. I don't see my bag anywhere here. Went to the principal's office will kill me. It does sound kind of familiar. Oh! Oh, Henri also gets to attack. Okay. Blackmail? Which part of the body do I talk to first, I wonder? Henri brings up a sensitive subject and just kills him! Oops, I don't know what she just said. I don't know. The pencils and pins are covered in mud. It's definitely like I think like this is a classical song, right? Da-dum, 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 dum. Look, it's yours too, right? Textbook cost a lot. There's another textbook. I wonder who did this? And I like this notebook. The pages are completely soaked. Maybe there was some kind of misunderstanding? There's no way it is. Henri picks up another notebook. Did I do something wrong? And the pages of my book of truth are torn out, even though I worked so hard on keeping it tidy. Those bastards. How could they do this to you? I think it's some kind of mistake. There's no way it is. I said, it's okay. Unforgivable, unforgivable, unforgivable. Enough of this. I'll report this to the teacher. Henri leaves before I could protest any further. Looks like we found everything. I don't feel like going to class anymore. Let's go home, Seth. I'm home. Took you long and... Hey, what happened? Something wrong? You're covered in blood. Don't worry, it must be mine. That's exactly what I am worried about, stupid. You need to see Huxley, now. Nothing important, really. Uncle's rule, no objections from the sick. Felix clumsily drags me to the basement stairs, tugging me by the sleeve. What were you doing even? I talked to God today. Oh no, this looks worse than I thought. Might as well check your brain function too. Should I start with good or bad news? Just kidding. I was planning to tell you the good news first anyway. Well, good news is that I know what this is. The bad news is that it's nearly incurable. I see. So, what exactly are these, Uncle? Heart wounds, as I like to call them. This kind of disease is quite common for those in their adolescent period, just like you are now. When you're stressed, anxious, or hurt by words and actions of others, these wounds inflicted upon you will manifest as scars on your body, mostly on your arms, to be more specific. Oh, okay. Not lethal, but it'll cause you some minor inconveniences. The good side to this disease is that although your body will become vulnerable, your mind will receive less damage. Isn't that wonderful? Haha, suppose so. Nothing to laugh about. Now, don't be so harsh. Can't you see our little miss already has a weak immunity to her environment? Whatever. I'm getting back to work. Do forgive him. No, I'm not angry. It's just that I don't understand why he is. He must be worried about you, am I wrong? He shouldn't be. I don't deserve that. He must be thinking otherwise. Take care, little one, will you? Worry not. Seth will make sure of it. I'm sure he will. Good night, Dr. Huxley. Sorry for troubling you at this hour. Nothing. Remember my clinic's motto, healthy people are not welcome here. So there, feel free to visit when you're sick. But now, I'll get back to work. I like that motto. Healthy people are not welcome here. All hospitals should have this motto. Healthy people need not apply. What's that? A hideous smell is coming from the kitchen. I try the door handle. It's locked. Is anybody in here? Dear girl, I don't think it's a good time to enter right now. Aiden, is that you? What happened? Mr. Bennett decided to take up cooking, and right now his cooking is destroying everything in sight. I see. I won't hinder you. Bruh. House is on fire! Good night, Seth. Rise and shine. Fry waltzes around the room. As you can see, I've done some rearrangements to this place. Hasn't it become lively? I'll do something about the fog, too. Also, I've brought you clothes. Put your hands up. And voila! Now we're one of a kind. Fry. Yes? What are all these books doing here? Let's call it a mind library. You see, memories are stories from the past that we retell to ourselves. Once they're gone, you're no longer the person you used to be. But I'm drifting away from the point. Stories are meant to be kept in books, right? Many books make a library. There you can find every memory, every feeling, every action you've done or considered doing. All possibilities are written down right here. Some stories are better off being forgotten, however. I have selected a variety of especially interesting memory journals for you. Feel free to read them if you feel like it. Even if your memory is still fresh, I believe your puppeteer will be delighted to know more about people you've associated with. Alright, let's see here. Let's go rewind point. Let's save. Oh, I met Aiden. Read? I was 9. It was during Christmas when I hid under the sofa in order to catch Santa Claus with a rope and a bottle of chloroform. The one who came through the fireplace wasn't St. Nicholas, but a horned creature instead. Come out, mischievous one. I can see you, he called. Unwillingly, I had to comply, hiding the chloroform behind my back. You're not Santa Claus, I declared, a bit disappointed. I am widely known by the name of Krampus, the beast answered, proud of himself. I knew this was Krampus. So Santa won't come? I sighed, sulking even more. Santa Claus brings gifts to good children only. I come to punish those who misbehaved, the beast continued. But I'm a good girl, I declared confidently. And may I ask why you feel this way? Mom says so. Even though she barely sees you, how can she make that statement? Mom's always right. She also says not to talk to strangers. Oh, wait, that's not the... She also says not to talk to strangers, I added, pouting. In a swift movement, I brought a chloroform-soaked towel to the creature's face. Seconds later, he was sprawled on the floor, motionless. Girl just took down Krampus. It's a pity you're not Santa Claus, I exclaimed, hovering over him. Slowly, I dragged the body down the stairs to the basement. What's the commotion about? 2 figures peeked out of the dissection room's doorframe. It was Bennett and a coworker of his, Florence. You brought friends! Why didn't you say earlier? Ever since he found a new bright yellow hazmat suit, he was no longer called B12. Bennett was constantly in a great mood. There were barely any signs of the moody person he used to be. Mind helping me a bit? I smiled, sweating. Sure! What do you want to do with this? Dissecting, researching, eating, perhaps? Bennett asked mischievously. No, I want to become friends. How do you plan to do that? Florence gave me a worried look. I looked at the ceiling as if the answers were there. Make him sign a contract, maybe? Perhaps I was a mischievous child after all. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have given. Maybe I should be giving Aiden a German accent. I met Bennett and Huxley. Read? I was 8. On one of the days when I was home alone, they appeared out of nowhere at my doorstep. There was small, rhythmic knocking at first. Knock, 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 knock. Knock, 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 knock. Repeating over and over again. I knew I shouldn't open the door. Mother told me not to do so, no matter what. Good children don't disobey their parents. Knock, knock. When I was scared of the unknown, I crawled under the bed to hide beside the monster beneath it. I felt safe among them. As time passed, the knocking got louder and louder and louder until I couldn't bear it anymore. I was adamant on staying under the bed until morning comes. Then I heard the door opening with a click sound. Someone came in. My room had no locks, so I ran to the bathroom. However, I was too slow. A figure in a hazmat suit covered my mouth. Another hand curled around me in an iron hold. Shh, the intruder whispered. Don't make a sound. Another figure had a mask on, the one plague doctors from horror movies would wear. He spoke like a doctor, in an understanding, polite voice. We are sorry to interrupt you, but I am afraid we have no place to go in this cold, and the other households we've turned to expressed quite an inadequate reaction to our humble plea for shelter. After being turned down so many times, we figured we'd force our way in. You see, we're so very tired. Do you live alone? The person in a hazmat suit asked in a harsh tone, hissing at me. No, was my simple answer, in a voice hoarse from fear. I thought of Umbrella Man and his quiet presence in the room, and how good would it be if he appeared sooner. He was nothing like these violent strangers. Alright. Are you good at keeping secrets, little one? Mm-hmm. The only option I had was a nod in approval. Great. Bennett, dear, if you'd be so kind, do release the child. She is no threat. You're too trusting, the other grumbled. Am I? The taller person let out a loud laugh, sending shivers down my spine. You see, I am a doctor, he continued. Figures. However, my stay in this place is highly confidential, so I wouldn't like anyone on our tail. Please do respect that and keep our stay here a secret. If you don't, I'll kill your parents. Bennett. Oh, that was Bennett. If you don't, I'll kill your parents, Bennett said in a casual tone, as if it wasn't a threat. Father doesn't come home these days, I replied, saddened by the fact. Sorry. Just your mother, then. That settles it, the doctor beamed. Now, little one, accompany us to the bathroom, for I am so awfully hungry I could eat a human. The smaller man elbowed him. Ouch! Sorry, that was a joke. A bad one. The doctor quickly backtracked. In the morning, I found the two peacefully sleeping in the bathtub, having eaten all of the soap and shampoo on the shelves. Sorry, I dropped something. The next day, they had settled in the basement, and a week later I was doing all kinds of errands for their research. Collecting bugs, buying a year's worth of supply with the funds in my money jar, and helping to carry out bags with unknown contents on a daily basis. Of course, I made sure Mom never ever went to the basement at night. Umbrella Man appeared weeks later, only to pat my forehead and reassure me that he'd keep an eye on them. Memory end. Perhaps you would like to join me in reading, Miss Wiltshire? Fry chuckles. All right. I'm rereading an anthology of Greek myths. Have you read the story of Hades and Persephone? They say that Hades, the god of the underworld, captured the beautiful Persephone, the goddess of springtime. But I believe it was Persephone who captured Hades, and his heart and mind belonged to none other than her since the moment they met, which was quite rare for a Greek god, considering even though the pomegranate seeds Persephone ate urged her to return to the underworld for half a year, she was allowed to live on the surface for the rest of the time. Just like you came back here only during the dream state. Or is this comparison too much of a stretch? I do tend to get carried away with words. Oh my, Seems like someone's fallen asleep already. Sleep well, princess. Day 6. It's a bit of a leap. Are you alright? It's nothing. Don't worry. I just need to wash my face, that's all. Today, too, we'll get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. New task, the bathroom. She's like, stop taking her pills. Bennett? Ah! Oh, it's just you. Hi. It's rare seeing you without the mask. It's easier to blend in with the crowd in it, and safer, considering the environment I work in. Does your face still hurt? A bit. Not much. Not to the point of being unable to sleep, anyway. Ever since Henry removed the eyes from my internal organs, I've been just fine. Apparently, these orbs don't like when soap gets into them. You need to use the sink, right? Yes. I've been coughing up ink lately. Ink, huh? Maybe you should collect it. We can make a fortune on selling ballpoint pens. Alrighty, I have to run. Gotta finish my business in the violent room before Game of Chairs starts. Shut up. Bennett, seemingly satisfied with his financial proposal, leaves the bathroom. I wash my mouth and face until the ink stains become barely visible. Now that's better. Oh right, there's something I want to get before we go to school. Is it Felix? Good morning. I know that look. Do you need something? Well, yes. Do you have a spare pair of gloves? Oh? What for? A friend. Well, not a mutual friend, but an unrequited friend, rather. Don't tell me it's that God guy. Yes. He doesn't like germs, apparently. God has mysophobia, huh? Why am I even surprised? Here you go. For a pair of gloves. Thank you. Yes, yes, what a wonderfully helpful person I am. Now mind your business. See you later. Find C before class. What if I find C during class? Where is he at? Probably in the bathroom again? We're at, I guess? Given that it has the OCD compulsion to wash his hands constantly. Charlie! Henri? Henri practically throws herself at me. A wide smile is plastered on her face. I've missed you! Hey, let's go feed the mad cats before class. The stray ones? So the rumor was true? Yes, they're in the garden. Come on, let's buy them food. Although I forgot my wallet. Again. It's okay. I can buy it. Really? What a relief. Let's go, let's go! Alright, lead the way. Guess I'll have to find C later. A squirrel is a rat, for sure. It's okay. Let's head out for the cheap stuff then. Acquired junk food. Come on, we don't need to go there right now. Yeah, probably not. Probably not. Although perhaps it's like junk food for cats, for mad cats. Maybe it's like a little like dry food situation. Meow. Meow. Aww. Mad cats nuzzle against my hands. No need for formalities. I'm just a mere human. I bring out the snacks we bought. Today's special flavor is failure and impending doom. Mad cats hastily eat with eagerness. Let's visit them the next time, too. Sure. Now let's go back and change for PE class, shall we? Sorry, there's something I have to do before the lessons start. But I'm here. What other business can you have? It won't take long, I promise. Is that so? Well then, go on. I won't wait for you. She sucks, dude. She's got some major issues she's got to work out for real, for real. My throat is so dry. I apologize if the mouth noises are worse today than usual. I'm trying to like drink up. Not in the bathroom. Oh, let's go.
Has the evil been defeated?
Not there either. There he is. He puts on the book he was reading when he sees me. Hi there. Hello. Busy? Sort of. I'm gathering information on this world. My memories are incredibly out of order, which is a great inconvenience. But all I could find were illustrated manuals for express weight loss and lists of ways to become a billionaire by clicking pop-up ads. There's also a collection of must-read classics that nobody will ever read. It hardly helped with the organization of my mindscape, but was an entertaining read anyway. Perhaps the school library isn't the place you should turn to. Yes, perhaps I should have taken the leaflets they were handing out on my way here. If you wanted knowledge on sales in supermarkets, then absolutely. Oh, why don't I give you my notes? I hastily bring out the Book of Truth from my bag. It's just my theories and observations, though. They're a bit silly. Here, you can have it. C reaches out, only to stop midway. His breathing hitches. Sorry. I can't accept it after all. Why so? It's because it's not clean, right? I'm really sorry. Don't worry about it. How about I tell you everything I know? That would be kind of you. And it's a promise. There's something I can give you in return. You don't have to, really. I want to. Here. Acquired a notebook from C. I write stories, you see. Perhaps you'll find it interesting. You can throw it away after you read it. Don't worry, I'll keep it. I almost forgot. I brought you these. I hand the gloves to C. You said you didn't like touching things, right? C looks dumbfounded for a moment. Are these for me? You see someone else here? No, it's just... Thank you. You really needn't have done so much for me. Don't say that. I'm happy to be of help to you. Sorry, I have to run. We have PE class today. See you, C. Elevators here. Oh, so I did want to. I see that there's like this like question mark floor. Let me see what's up with that. I kind of figured access would in fact be denied, but I thought it was worth trying at the very least. My locker is the last one on the upper right. Something's off here, Seth. Last one on the upper right. That doesn't look quite right though. Why is the oracle here? A locking sound in the distance. It's really locked. It must be that the teacher accidentally locked me in. Aye! Oops. Okay, I will say it's a little bit frustrating when I'm pressing shift to run and then it like skips past dialogue automatically. Just what is this? Suffocating. Isn't there somebody? Ink kept flowing and flowing out of my mouth, completely flooding the room. In a moment, all went black. Shire, wake up, sleepyhead. Cry? Finally awake, I see. Just look at this warped reality bubble. The universe is expanding. Am I dreaming? Not this time. You're perfectly awake. But you're here. Do believe me, I'm as puzzled as you are. I see. They say going through the looking glass is the classic symbol for disassociating from reality. Does that apply to you, too? I don't know. Oh well, maybe I'm teasing you too much. Anyhow, it doesn't look like we'll be leaving anytime soon. I wish there was something to read. You're the type to read labels in food stores, huh? Might as well be. So, what shall we do? Feeling adventurous yet? Well, it's better than sitting here. Let's look around. Triple-faced mirror. Use? Okay, I don't really see what else to do in here, so I guess let's use the triple face mirror. Okay, so we can transport ourselves to 3 different realities. Presumably. Triple face mirror use. And then we can turn it around. Use the red switch. And use it. Oh. A white switch. Use it. I assume I did that correctly. Enter a number. Bad end. We're sorry. Your IQ is too low for the next test. They fucking killed me. Split my head right off. Alright, triple face mirror. Use, yes. Come in here. What to do. Turn it around. Flip the red switch. Go through the mirror to go into the room with the white switch. Turn this around. Double face mirror, use, go through. We can go through again because we have a different face on the mirror now. Now we can save. You can hear me clicking the keys. Sorry. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 1, 3, 5, 7. So it's 3, 7. Sorry, 4, 7. Wait, no, it's 1, 3, 4. I guess if we base this pattern, then it would be 6 actually, right? We don't have much of a pattern to go on here, but it's 1 and then it's 3, so it's +2, +1. Assuming that the pattern mirrors here, it would be +2 again. I don't know what this one means, though. I'm guessing maybe it's like time, maybe? So it starts at... starts at 3. Okay, sorry. Starts at 3. And it shifts to 7. That's +4. And then 3 and 2 is 5. Right? I'm assuming that that's 7 and not 8. It looks too close to that to be 6. So I think that's 7. And so then to get to 12, we would need to add 5. So then 6. So maybe is it 3, 6, 6? Nope. Okay, a little bit insulting to say my IQ is that low. Which picture should complete the row? Oh! Okay, wait. Which number? Isn't that Cattle's intelligence test? Seems fairly easy. I've passed one before. Then I'll leave it to you. So circle 2 dots. That's 5. That's 4. The answer is 2. 2 is what should complete the row. Shit, I keep clicking the effing Windows key on accident when I'm trying to press Shift right now. So it's flat, and then it's... flat and then we turn it 45, turn it 45 again. And so to be 45 to like the right direction. Yeah, so it would be 1. So it's 2, 1. And then it's... Oh, that's a good question. So it's that twists over there, twists up here. So if we twist it, the black would be on the right, on the left. So it's 5. 2, 1, 5. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, I guess I'm still wrong on something here. I'm pretty sure I got this. I mean, I know I got this. I'm 99% sure I got the first one right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's not changing the number of things. And here it's flat, and then we shift it 45 counterclockwise. We shift it 45 counterclockwise again, and then we shift it counterclockwise once again, which would get us to 1. I think it must be this that I'm not understanding totally correctly. So we're at 3 o'clock. And then we shift it like 135. Or not 135, we shift it. I think that's like halfway, right? So we shift it like... We shift it 90 plus 45. So yeah, 135. And then to get it to here... That's not how that math works. 90 plus 45 is 135. That is how that math works. So we shift it there. And then to go from that angle to the top is also 135. So it's just shifting it 135 every time. So if we go from here, we would end up, yeah, okay, this is what I had wrong. We'd end up at like the 3 o'clock position with the darkness towards the bottom. Yeah, the bottom. So it's 1. So it's 2, 1, 1, I think. I guess we do that, we shift that. Yeah, so it's 2, 1, 1. What? Okay, well, if I'm too dumb for this one, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do the next one. If I'm too dumb for this one. So shift 135. And the black would twist around, so it'd be facing the bottom. Okay, I feel very confident in this. Because it's 90, and then 35. Oh wait, it's actually not just a 90-degree switch, because the black is on the other side. It inversed. Because if we just twisted this 135 around, then the black, you can't see this, the black would be on this side. Like if we just shifted this around, the black would be on this side, but over here it's on that side. So maybe what we did is we shifted it back? Maybe? Well, no, there's no way to do this unless we flip it. Right, we have to have flipped it. So if we're assuming that it's flipping every time, then this would flip down. Or like, what axis is it being? What axis is it flipping on, though? Is the question. If we assume it just flips over like the axis itself, like the black and white axis, and it just changes what side it's on, then we'd have it flip here, which would really mean this was a rotation of 90, 90, 45. So it would be 180, it would be a flip of 225 to get down to this point. And then if it flips again, I feel like I'm thinking about this way too hard. What are my possibilities here? Either this way, down, that way, or this way. So I've got two answers that are pointing to the right at a 45-degree angle, which is what I thought this was. Let's see, is it maybe just the other direction? So it'd be 4? Okay, I guess it was the other direction. What did I mess up there, though? What was wrong with my thinking? I don't know. I don't quite know. I kind of brute forced that a little bit. I mean, I knew it was one of those. At least I thought it was one of those two options, but I don't know exactly what I was doing wrong. The mirror is smeared with ink. There's no way back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 5, 9, 6, 9, 3. Oh gosh. They said, let's throw some puzzles in, man. It's not enough puzzles. Mirror to reflection room. Input number. Oh no. Oh my gosh, why are there so many? I'm assuming that there's going to be one that's repeated, and I'm pretty sure it's this one. 15693. I'm like 99% sure that one is repeated. 3, 4, 5, 7, 5. Let's write that one down too and see if any other ones, if that's repeated anywhere else. 3, 7. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is it. I'm pretty sure I just have to do this number. 15693. 963. Okay, they were effing blocking me with that puzzle. That puzzle was for babies. That was a baby puzzle. Input. 1, 5, 6.
I appear to have made a mistake. I appear to have made a grave miscalculation.
Only 5 numbers. This is too difficult. Is it? I've already solved the puzzle, though. Then how about inputting the number? As much as I want to aid you, Miss Wiltshire, I humbly refuse. It's far more fun to watch your cute puppeteer struggle. You meanie. Sorry, Seth, I can't be of much help. Pfft, don't even apologize. The answer is right under their nose anyway. Bruh. Right under my nose? There's nothing on my lap.
You're lying.
Okay, 15693, 74445, 35558. Oh, you know what? I bet it's just saying that the number of this, like the number shown here, is going to be the number that I input, right? So it's 1, and the second number of this one is 4. It was also 4 in the other one, and this one's going to be 5. This one is 6. This one is 5. 77555. The problem is there's not a 6th in numbers. That kind of doesn't work. Nine one six seven seven. Yeah, that's different. And that's different. Okay, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. I'm thinking about it too hard. I'm thinking about it too hard. Oh my. Are you fucking kidding me? See the past and you'll see the future. Memory 1, feminine. Go into the mirror. I'm mad. Dear girl, I saw your eyes sparkle when you saw this dress in the making. Want to try it on? I don't think I'm cut out for dresses, Aiden. Why so? What I see before me is a fair young lady. Why wouldn't a dress suit you? Look, it looks like it was made to be worn by you. So wear it proudly. Okay, I'll try to. Oh so, you should let your hair grow. Wouldn't it look weird? Believe me, it wouldn't. You'll make a wonderful lady when you grow up. Memory in. Wait, am I trans? Memory 2, individuality. Go into the mirror. Oh, you're flattering me. No, it's my pleasure. What? You want to hear about Pythias again? Such a curious drone you are. Well, the Pythias, the ancient race, the females of our kind go by the name Freya, males are called Fry. Were we always just meat dolls, mere containers for the Oracle? No, we weren't. Never were. When the Oracle appeared, the world divided into 2 factions. The globalists, who wanted their minds to become one with everyone, and individualists, who were against that. We, the individualists, started the God Hunt to get rid of the Oracle and globalists alike. Why, you I would ask? To prevent the death of ego. Death of individuality would have meant death of all creativity and culture, and we wanted to prevent that by all means. But globalists were stronger. They outnumbered us and gave their egos for the Oracle to take on a silver platter. They've accepted the Oracle. That's when individualists started to commit mass suicides, refusing to give in. Our downfall began quickly, so we ran like cowards. Isolated ourselves from the world just to stay ourselves to the very end. No wonder many went crazy. We became paranoid of every sound in the space we inhabited. So we built traps, mazes, puzzles, everything to hold back the intruders. I can't beg you not to hold grudges against any of us. We're a sick nation. And I feel like the end is soon, my loyal friend. Or perhaps it's already come, and all that was left were recordings of our former glory, simulations of existence. Who knows? Perhaps what little Miss Intruder will bring about our end. It's always something small that causes big things to happen. Remember, little drone, for living beings, the Oracle is no god. It's nothing more than a parasite of our minds. While it has seemingly granted our wish to connect, it was what destroyed us. The irony is that it probably isn't even aware of what it's doing. Interesting. So that's the boy you've modeled my appearance after. Curious. Aren't they true? The things he said. Who knows? I barely possess any memories of my life before I woke up in your mind. That is why you can trust me, Miss Wiltshire. I am not your enemy. It's a belief you, Frey, but it seems like I don't know you at all. Memory 3, decomposition. We're back? Thanks, science. Charlotte? Hey! Wake up. Don't play dumb. Oh. She's decomposing. No. No, this can't be happening. Was the Oracle supposed to be dead? You know, Miss Wiltshire. Yes? I had a thought there, which also may have been your thought, but that's besides the point. Maybe Mr. Honecker started distancing himself from you because he became afraid of you. Felix is not a coward. Is that so? Then perhaps afraid is a strong word. He's just not sure it's you anymore. You turn into a lump of meat right before his eyes. Wouldn't anyone have suspicions? Perhaps you're right. We can't go back to those days anymore. Gray sighs. It's all because you took pity on me, and now you're doomed to face the consequences. That's all there is. Particle manipulating mirror. 2 effects available, it says. Warping effect on. Well, I was gonna save, but just in case misuse was not the right thing. What does misuse do? Stealing mirror on. Lost anxiety pills. This is bad, Seth. Without them, it'll get hard to socialize. The mirror doesn't seem to be functioning. Gifting mirror on. Got candy from gifting mirror. The mirror doesn't seem to be functioning. How do I leave then? Am I... Do not tell me that I'm soft locked again. There's no way. Okay, I just have to eat the candy. Oh gosh, that scared me. I was like, no, dude. I mean, it wouldn't have been that bad, I guess, but... Questioning mirror on. Which period was earlier? Paleolithic, right? Correct. I wake up to someone opening the door. Oh, so you were here. As I thought, it was weird that you never appeared after your class. Where did you get the keys? Surprisingly, all the doors opened for me. As expected from God. Something wrong? No, why? You're crying. Huh? Must have startled you. Why is it, I wonder? Maybe I'm just a little tired. Here. The boy stretches out his hand with a paper tissue in it. I felt red flowers bloom on my hands as I wiped my cheeks. Wounds? Healing? Thank you, DZ. Thank you, C. For coming to help. You're welcome. You should go ahead of me. There's something I need to take. Alright, take care. Let's see, is Angie still here? Is she mad at me? She's gone. Not sleepy yet. Sorry, Henri, my bad, dude. It's my brain just keeps thinking Angie. Ow, ow, ow! Can't you be more gentle? Stop complaining when this wound is your fault to begin with. Save me from this monster, human maggot! This monster is the one saving you right now, Bennett. Can you imagine? This specimen on my table got bitten by a mutant spider. Now he's doomed to have his leg covered in necrosis bites. Aren't you going to treat it? You're going to blabber. I'm going to amputate it. But it's just a bite! Not to interrupt, but... Does that mean that there are spiders in the house? That! One of our workers accidentally broke the glass of a mutant terrarium, so we're still dealing with the consequences. But worry not, it should be clean by now. I think. Bruh. Please don't move so much. That's itchy! I'll stab you with a fork if you do. Yes, sir. The kitchen is not burned down. They put it back together. Can't believe we lost our anxiety pills. Oh my gosh, I hate that. Hello, Florence. You look pretty today. Thanks. Thanks for helping me the other day. I bought something in return. Florence brings out a small cube. It's my Bennett blackmail logs. I extracted some memories from his brain while he was asleep. Man, he really should cut down on soap. It makes him so hyperactive he sleeps like a log afterwards. I've already made the spare copies of this, so perhaps one of these cubes will be useful to you. Acquired Bennett's memory cube. Thank you, but won't you have trouble sleeping when Bennett finds out? You can come fight me anytime. I wasn't expecting the characters to reveal their faces. Oops. Hello, Aiden. Been busy? Good day. There's a dress I've made in collaboration with Henry. We call it dark matter dress, although the amount of actual dark matter in it is non-existent. Want to try it on? Sure. It takes any form you want it to take. Pretty handy, right? For now it changes only the shape, but we're looking for a way to make it change its structure as well. A pair of extra hands or a particle bomb spawned from clothing wouldn't be so bad, right? I guess so. It's cool. You can have it. Thank you, Aiden. I'll cherish it. Dark matter dress, huh? Anyway, nobody really responded to my question. Am I trans? I feel like I'm trans. Soap and Skin sheet music. It's not that I like it because there's soap in the band title, Bennett said once. The ones he asked me to learn were Spherical and Turbine Womb. Turbine Womb? Shoujo manga anthology. This one's not mine. I think I just saw something I shouldn't have. Let's put it back on the shelf. Children's album. This one is my favorite. It's pretty easy to learn too. Game sheet music for piano. Felix and Bennett bought this one for Christmas. There are plenty of movie scores too. Troy Nussians. So that these your servants can, with all their voice, sing your wonderful feats, clean the blemish of our spotted lips, O St. John. There's a My Chemical Romance full discography on the classical music plates. Jazz for your fingernails. That's Sheepy shelf right there. Just kidding, Sheepy doesn't even like MCR, I don't think. Dr. Huxley cuts the body on his table in half. Oops, Mr. Membrane over here. Hello, little Charlotte. Would you mind helping me for a bit? Sure, Dr. Huxley. What is it? I need you to carry this to the morgue room. My dear crew members will aid you. 2 crew members turn up, Baldwin and Goodwin, as told by their name badges. They greet me in unison. All right. Inform me if the corpse starts moving on your way. Yes, sir. You do like them? Okay, my bad. All done. Yay. Bye-bye, Charlotte Wiltshire. That was uncomfortably polite. Bye-bye, you two. The workers leave shortly after, returning to work, as workers do. Work. When am I going to get to go into the violent room? Well, I'm pretty sure that the fight was like a random encounter. Hey, what are you doing here? When I close my eyes, I feel someone's presence beside my bed. The man in a pitch black 3-piece, smiling ever so eerily. Father? No, it can't be. Father wouldn't visit me on his own accord. Right, Umbrella Man? Unfortunately, it's just as you've said. As for this appearance, it's still my favorite to this day. I am more likely to have more influence over you if I look like this, after all. But let's pretend I didn't say that, shall we? Haha, got it. What brings you here? I've seen you collapse at school. Figured I would pay a small visit. How are you feeling? I'm doing okay. You know, I learned new things today. That the Pythias I met in their world were the ones who rejected the Oracle. I see. Well, it is true that initially Pythias didn't have a shared consciousness. Their land, Delphi, was rather prosperous back in the day. I'd say their society was one of the very few that successfully adapted the ideas of communism. When the Oracle appeared, many thought it would make their world a complete utopia. You see, even a young Oracle is powerful enough to grant wishes. As long as it finds beings to form a symbiosis with, of course. Most of the Pythias wish to be connected to be understood by each other. Oh, I read that together. However, most does not mean all. The war between globalists and individualists was only the beginning. However, not even the globalists fully believed that their wish would be granted, so it became twisted. The tragedy is that their minds didn't become intertwined at all. No, the process was incredibly slow, crippling, excruciating. Imagine thoughts and feelings of other people around you creeping into your head, buzzing in until you can't tell which thoughts initially belong to you. Imagine your own mind exposed to others, your every embarrassing thought, every fleeting feeling. Doesn't it feel humiliating? Constant headache, loss of privacy without loss of ego. The god we worshipped was the devil in disguise. That's when the second god hunt began, of which you had the luck to catch a glimpse. But the process of becoming one indistinguishable mass with the Oracle went on and on until it consumed most of the population. However, they were still able to reduce their numbers to an astounding degree. They almost succeeded in destroying the Oracle, although it didn't mean them any harm. It's just how the Oracle is, you see. It's the failed expectations that made people violent. First, they welcomed it in their hearts, expecting to use it to make their world a utopia. But as soon as it disappointed them, they got rid of it. Personally, I find it extremely selfish. I see. It's sad that it ended like this. It always does end that way. Especially among races that have a concept of free will, just like you do. Those of your kind are in constant need of something to worship, be it science, money, or powerful beings. Honestly, it's better to worship something that doesn't exist, because fantasies never disappoint. Sorry, I hope I didn't use words that are too difficult to understand. Although you're almost already a grown-up. Well then, sleep well. Bye-bye, Umbrella Man. Close my eyes. Good night, Seth. Excuse me. We're playing the piano in 4 hands. Wonderful, you're getting better. Say, Fry. I was thinking of the story you told me the other day. Why did the paper princess let herself become soaked in ink? Isn't it toxic? Why, yes, ink is poisonous. Then why? Because of love, of course. The only reason? It's the sole reason, in fact. It seems there is a fundamental lacking in your understanding of love, Miss Wiltshire. You see, the final and the sole goal of love is the loss of individuality, the ultimate death of ego. Love is to sacrifice your ego in order for two to become one, to mold your thoughts, beliefs, hobbies, and character traits into one. That is why Paper Princess became the same as Ink Princess. They became one of a kind. Unless you're willing to give up your ego for somebody else's sake, you can't claim that you've known love. You know, I find the concept of loss of individuality rather fascinating, but it requires the greatest sacrifice of all for an individual. Oh my. Looks like it's about time you woke up. $25, Morning, Seth. Let's get up, go to school, and go back to sleep. I'm wondering how much longer this one's gonna be. Henry's absent today. I wonder if something happened. Let's start our class. Today is a drawing lesson. Oh, I like drawing. You're allowed to draw flowers, landscape, political leaders. You're not allowed to draw what you want. Are we clear? Class nods. What did I draw, I wonder? It's not. I draw poppies. The class passes. It's lunchtime. Why don't we eat on the rooftop today? Then we can check on the Mad Cats. Let me save really quick. I was gonna do something else, but I really didn't want to get killed by the teacher for drawing something else. Which seems like the likely scenario to have transpired if I did that. Let's go to the lunchroom first. I take some apples. They're quite cheap. Oops. 3rd floor. It's got to be a little bit longer though, right? Like we still have like a we haven't even visited like the question mark space or went into the violent room yet. See, the boy turns around only to reveal a face covered in band-aids. No way. Have you gotten beat up again? As you can see. Well, I did refuse to take out trash during cleaning duty. Unfair. Why do they pick on you? Well, they must be disappointed in me. That's why they're upset. Furious. Because I am a misophobic god stuck in a human body. And they worship me if I'm powerless just like them. Still, remember, I won't be in this vessel forever. In fact, I'm looking for a way to get rid of it. But it's almost impossible in the house, let alone school grounds. But I think I finally found a way to go back. Who knows? Perhaps I'll return to my domain faster than one could imagine. Oh, you're leaving soon. Everyone does leave, eventually. Anyhow, do you feel like joining me for lunch? Sure. We sit on one of the benches. I tell C about the oracle inside of me, about puppeteers and observers, pythias and executioners. I tell him everything that I know. He doesn't ridicule me. In turn, C reminisces about his past experiences and other worlds he's been to. You know, I remembered something today. A memory of another human vessel I used to have. It was in a land where half of mankind ascended and were blessed with a gift. The gifted left their planet and built a city in the skies. It was given the name of Aether. It was made pure white, and those who lived there all had white hair. My gift was to cause cell apoptosis, so everything I touched directly withered the very next moment. Okay? My mother died. Right after giving birth, she cradled me in her arms. A fatal mistake. Reminds me of like Aerie from My Hero, accidentally rewinding her family. Those with gifts as dangerous as that were kept in isolation from civilians, myself included. The only thing I ever interacted with was a virtual parent and a few other devices. I was afraid to touch living beings. C closes his eyes as if trying to remember something else. Sadly, as far as my current memory goes, I cannot remember further details. Must have been lonely. Loneliness is a human emotion. To a god, it's a virtue to experience it. I see. Well then, I plan on continuing my research. See you later then. I'm noticing it's quite foggy up here today. I should go feed the mad cat, Seth. I bet they're waiting. First floor. So yeah, the game looks like it's about 3 hours. So we're not too far off. And just escape? Is that something that I can do? Oh, okay. I'm gonna be so honest that while the socialization thing is kind of funny, it's not very engaging. it's funny, but not very engaging. Very foggy and overcast today. No mad cats either. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh, Ed. Someone puts a hand on my shoulder. I barely feel its presence. Pets aren't allowed here. You knew that, didn't you? So nobody is responsible for what may happen to them. I played with these mad cats. Gave them food. I tamed them, Fry. Yet, I still couldn't be there when they needed me the most. Poor the Oracle, Fry. Can't you do anything? I was the Oracle, Miss Wiltshire. Everything that defined me as the Oracle has perished. I do not bear memories of my past, nor do I possess extraordinary powers. Therefore, I am the Oracle no more. It is you who defines me right now. However, it so greatly exhausts you. If you use even a pint of my energy consciously, your life systems will collapse, just like the last time. And returning dead back to life is no laughing matter. As long as you reject me, we will eventually drain each other and perish. When we merge, however, we shall obtain great power. The question is, are you willing to give up your ego for the sake of someone or die an individual? Think about it. Fry walks up to the heap of small bodies and crouches beside them. Poor little things. Let's give them a proper burial, shall we? New task. Go to class. Before we start our lesson, there's an announcement I'd like to make. As you all know, pets are not allowed on the school's territory. Yet, it seems like some of you have been feeding them against the rules. Just to make it clear, the cats in the garden died because of food poisoning. You see, junk food is incredibly toxic to animals, especially one containing xylitol, which is most commonly used in snack preparations by Charlie's Junk Foods. Whether you did this as a prank or not, it's incredibly cruel to kill an animal like that. So whoever did it, make sure you dispose of the corpses in the garden. The guards aren't your janitors, so I want you to take responsibility yourselves. No way. Can't be. Their death. It was all my fault. No. It's because they were hungry. It's because Henri told me to. Because Seth decided to feed them. Because I was made to do this. Huh. Miss Wiltshire, are you okay? I knew it. Wiltshire killed those cats. Cat killer! Cat killer! Cat killer! No, it's not like that.
Cat killer! Cat killer! Cat killer!
I just wanted to help.
Cat killer! Cat killer! Cat killer!
I'm sorry.
Charlie Wiltshire is a murderer!
Ink kept flowing out, making me unable to catch my breath. I choked on my own words. It's all my fault. I wake up in tears and snot. T's face hovers above me. How are you feeling? Not so well. Been better, I have to admit. Why are you here? I don't remember. I carried you here. Oh, caused you trouble. Even though I know how much he hates dirty things, It's okay. As I thought, you became targeted because of me. But don't worry. I found a way out. Let's go. Where to? What's happening? I found a way out of the house. Trust me, it'll be okay. There'll be no guards, no classmates, no routine in the outside world. No one will raise a hand against you either. But what if we don't like it out there? We'll go back, right? Right, we will. Well then, I'm afraid we can't waste any more time. Let's go. The elevator goes to -1F if it's activated on this floor. That's the floor we need to get to. All the doors open for me, so getting further won't be a problem. Be careful not to alarm the guards. The moment they find us, it's over. This place looks deserted. Are you sure it's okay to wander around here? Don't worry about it. Let's look if we can find a shelter here.
Welcome! Oh, customer, you seem troubled, I can tell. How about I sell you women's rights with a 10% discount? You'll get gender identity rights as a free extra. Or would you prefer freedom of speech? If you give up your rights to life, you can get many other ones from the points you earn.
Let's leave.
Welcome to the Republican National Convention.
Shopkeeper looks surprisingly normal. Wait until they suggest you living food. Sounds promising, although I don't have my wallet with me. Is it a pharmacy?
No, you've got it all wrong. Welcome to the shop of knowledge. Did you know knowledge is produced to be sold? It doesn't matter if it's true or not. Nobody cares about that anymore. Everyone's starving, hungry for information. New, old, hidden, forgotten, secondhand knowledge. I've got it all in these pills. But you're minors, so I can't sell you any. How about distilled knowledge orange-flavored chewable tablets instead? I think we'll pass. Thank you for your time. Something's wrong. Well, it says religion on the entrance. But no matter how I look at it, it's just a department store. Oh, silly customer. Did you really think there was supposed to be something else? The religion of modern age is capitalism, and beside, and banks are its churches. Anyhow, do you need anything you don't need? I don't have any cash. Sorry. Not a problem. The money altar is over here. The what?
The altar! ATM! Don't tell me you haven't heard of it. Ah, now I see. Sorry, we don't really need anything. Thank you for your service. Come again! I'll be praying for you at a local bank. Ugh. Can't go there. Maybe here? Well, welcome. We have everything you might ever need. Let's see. Anti-procrastination socks, anxiety-easing protein milkshake? No? Then how about panic attack prevention band-aids? Nifty, right? What do you think? How about I give you a membership card as an extra? Sorry, we don't have any money. Then why did you even enter the shop? Dumb teenagers. I don't get paid for wasting time on you. Get lost. Where's the shelter? Is it? No. And maybe go up? Nope. Can't go to the side there. That guy's nothing. Go in there. That's not it. Oh, I can go up. I just have to click. Okay. It's a maze. Suddenly I feel weak in my knees. The next moment, I lose my balance in a coughing fit. C crouches beside me. Are you okay? Oh, I just remembered something. This maze reminded me of it. I see. Must be a painful memory. Can you stand? Sure. Don't mind me. I think I'm gonna save here. Because it's 9:50. This feels like a reasonable stopping point before getting into like this maze. Let's stop it here for now. And let's find somebody to... Actually, is there any art? Hold on, let's see if there's any art first. Man, my throat is freaking parched, dude. I'm so thirsty for some reason. I have such an incredibly bad dry mouth right now. And no art today. Let's go ahead and just find somebody to raid then. While I'm doing that, thank you guys as always for being here, for hanging out, for chatting. I'm really enjoying these games. They're very interesting. I feel like this one is definitely gonna be like pretty definitely has some like interesting analogies to like mental health struggles and to, I feel like a lot more like DID OSDD stuff, like with the this like splitting of herself and the need to like unify and things like that. Just continuing down that pathway. I also really it's very interesting the way that the other students are represented. It kind of reminds me of Silent Voice, with like how Nishimura. What's the main character? I'm forgetting his name right now, even though it's like one of my favorite things ever. How the main character doesn't actually see people's faces. They're just like X's because of their social anxiety and their like desire to not look people in the face out of a fear of you know, being bullied or being hated. I feel like it's a similar thing here where she's like not really seeing people's faces or not really processing people's faces. I don't know. I'm curious to see how that's going to play out in this one. And I've also the trans thing. Like nobody's commented on the. I feel like because it's right, and people don't want to be like, "Oh yeah, you're right" or whatever. But like I think they're trans. That's super interesting. I wasn't expecting it either. You don't think anyone knows anything about this game? Well, you guys could at least be like, well, I think Brendan does. You guys could have at least been like, I don't think so, or like, I agree, or that's interesting. Anyway, let's go ahead and read into Ollie Sprout. They're playing some Clone Hero right now. Ollie's a super cool person, super chill streamer. Let's go show them some love, folks. They're a good friend of mine. Thank you all for being here, folks. Thank you for hanging out. We'll be back next week with some more Dangan, Rampa, Dungeon Grandpa, child killing game, and then some more Hello Charlotte. I'm almost certainly going to finish this one next stream. In fact, I will certainly finish this one next stream. It's probably going to be starting up chapter 3 next stream. So thank you for being here, folks. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you all have a great rest of your night, and I will catch you all again on the next stream. All right. Goodbye, folks. Bye-bye.